Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another Walking Dead Survivor stream here on the Lily Snark YouTube channel. I'm as always your host here, the Hot Patriot. And for today's episode, we're going to talk about the lack of respect in the game, leading to forced humbling at some point in the future. So basically, what this stems from is there's a Facebook group, obviously, relating to stuff in this game, and one of the people. It was a anonymous participant was basically talking about. Where's that here now? Yeah, it was a. Let's see if I can pull it for now. Yeah, this person here yesterday it said 2230, which is one of the clans that one of the regions I'm against right now is what it is. It's also one that's been kind of a dick this entire time, like the last several seasons. There were a lot of people. I know that for a fact because they were against us when we were in 230. I was 239, like a season or so ago. And the fucked up part is, like, I would say about at least a good, probably third of the people in that region used to be part of 2239. And so, yeah, they're just basically beating up on their, ex-clanmates, region people, stuff like that, etc. for no reason other than to be a bunch of dicks is what it is. And the thing is, with shit like that, like, all it does is lead to eventual humblings when you do meet, like, older servers and stuff like that that are, like, way more powerful than you are in the 100s and stuff like that, or, like, the 90s and shit. And I know for a fact, dude, because you can tell that, honestly, like, even this go-around now, like, but the thing is, like, you also have a situation, too, where you have people that are in a lot of these older servers that don't want to see players, eventually just quit because they're sick and tired of being fucking jumped all the time is what it is. And so what ends up happening then is you end up in a situation there where people are going to set ground rules. They're going to set respectable ground rules and be like, hey, here's the deal. Like, we're not going to jump you guys if you're taking that comm or something like that. We're not going to fucking attack your, outpost for taking that comm, etc. We're not going to do all that bullshit. And we're also not going to jump you when you're doing, like, when you're sitting there sending out formations to help people out with tides and stuff like that. If, in fact, you end up without a shield or something like that, that's what it is there. Which is how it should be anyway. And it's just, again, it's a lack, that whole point right there is showing, common courtesy for your fellow man and your fellow player at that point. And being like, yeah, we're not going to be a bunch of a-holes here. We're not going to do a bunch of dick moves and stuff like that. We're just going to simply do what we need to do to, win the season outright or whatever then. And in most cases, what it actually is people that understand how the game works, how the game functions, etc. there. And, they want to see for the betterment of the game and stuff like that. They want to see people, maybe they are free to play people and stuff for the most part that are still part of this. People like myself for the most part there. And they want to see us basically succeed without us being, destroyed with like one or two hits from them is what it is there, because they are pay-to-win whales and stuff like that in many cases. And I think that's the problem, is that's what some of that shit does lead to. It leads to, when you add the element of money into a game like this, all it does eventually is it leads to toxicity, because it's basically you're allowing a person since the beginning of the way that they start the game, or whatever, in season 1 there, to basically build up like this crazy troop set, to build up these crazy, pay-to-win vehicles, etc. That, by the way, cost like $6,000 a piece to make them, is what it is, just outright, to get all the tokens and shit you need for it. And then, you got things like Ezekiel as a character, which I think is like, I think eventually when you max that thing out, it's like tens of thousands of dollars, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's at least like $10,000 or $15,000 or something like that to max them motherfucker out at certain points. It might be more, not even now when it's up to 10. I think it might be more like $20,000, $30,000 or something crazy like that, which, by the way, is a fucking house payment, dude. At most, like, I'm sorry, if you have that kind of money lying around and you're pissing it away on the game, you are the fucking problem of society, period. That's what it is, dude. You're the fucking scumbags of society that have way too much money, don't know what the fuck to do with it, is what it is, and you can easily be helping humanity at that point by, purchasing a bunch of food to give to food banks and stuff, or whatever the case be there. So, yeah, like, you're the dicks in society that fucking, we hate in real life too, is what it is. because you're these elitists that just want to destroy humanity, is what it is in most cases. But anyway, the entire point I'm making, though, is that you had somebody anonymously try to call him out there on the Facebook page, what it was there, and they were talking about specifically a couple players that are in that region, being Big Tex, Pig, and Batman. Which, by the way, for those who don't know, again, going back to the Batman thing, because NEA talked about it last night in his chat. Truth of the matter is, dude, Bruce Wayne, that guy was a fucking psychopath. Like, he was literally a mental patient beating up other mental patients, and people strive to be that, apparently. Like, the fuck? It makes no sense at all. But, yeah, anyway. But this is what was said on the on that thread specifically, is what it was here. You had, where's that here now? Oh, shit, it's your last I am. In a position I need to go back into here. Oh, crap, I might have got defeated out completely while I was talking here. Yeah, I think I just got defeated twice. Shit, I did. I got defeated to 17 and 18 by accident. Damn, that sucks. Well, yeah, there's no reason for y'all to be here, man. It's sort of whatever at this point. Yeah, I got totally defeated. That's what it is. All right, let's see. We got 22, which gives us 850. That's not bad. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, the only things I didn't get was 25 million clan points, 60 million clan points, 100 million clan points, 150 million clan points, which would have been 2, 3, 4 more on the things, is what it is there. A couple more hours of speed ups across the board, obviously, for the things. And of course, the base stuff, I only got to 400 mil, or 400k for the points earned. If I'd gotten 500k, I could have got at least another couple across the board there. So, semantics, though. I got a lot, though, for the other stuff. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah, about 18 hours of speed ups and stuff. Well, actually, no more than that. 20, 22, 24. So, like a day's worth, basically. So, it's not bad at all. I realized, too, what's interesting is looking at the current season here, you actually had people figure out that what was I going to say here? Yeah, for this current season 8 that I'm in this region right now, in 233 here, we are not going to get Negans at the end of the season for some retarded reason as our base rewards for rankings and stuff, which is fucking ridiculous because I've had it like that every time before this. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing here with the devs and shit. But yeah, it was Odin, Loki, and Fam are considered 230 right now in this game. And they're the ones being the a-holes. Like 211 and 231 are not really dicks. But yeah, like 230 is just being an asshole in general, is what it is there, dude. And has been forever, is what it is there. But yeah, the only thing it's given us is the possibility of axle fragments at the end of the thing for heroic rewards. But yeah, it's just ridiculousness is what it is. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, though. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and reinforce this dude for the time being. Reinforce a couple of these guys, actually, if I can. With my T10ers. See if it's worth it to do some of these or not. don't know if it'll give me anything else, but you never know, man. Could be worth it. So. But yeah, so anyway, going back to what was said on that post there. Yeah, this person said 2230 think they are so strong because they're able to conquer all communities on the map. Big Tex, Pig, Batman, their little crew never leave Shield. Crazy. They're playing in the war zone and think they're making a statement when no opposition is reacting. Not a big achievement, especially when you're playing alone on the map. Hope they keep the same energy when they face 2013, 85, 116, 163, 164. So I'm guessing these would be. Given that person said those specific regions, I'm kind of thinking that could be other accounts. Like they have like another account or whatever in one of those regions, and they know for a fact that it's just like a shitload of pay-to-win whales basically in those regions. Would be my guess. Because there's some other ones that are pretty big too, as well, for that matter. And I think actually, I want to say 13 was one of the ones we played against last season too. In my other region where it used to be 144. And yeah, that was like way fucking OP. That thing was just nothing but whales, honestly, dude. Like by comparison, like the people that were whales in our regions looked like they were fucking dolphins, basically, because they were so small, is what it is. But yeah, like it's like, and that's the thing. Like when you're paying, like I'm assuming there's at least one or two accounts in this game that have paid over $1 million in this game right now over the last few years. And if that be the case, y'all are fucking insane for real. Like if you have that much money to piss away, like guaranteed you're part of the problem in society, dude. Because you always don't give a shit about your fellow man. You rather just like piss away a bunch of money into a fucking game for no reason at all. Anyway, this person continued on and said, bet we won't hear a word from them after that. So if you want to conquer something, suggest you keep the same energy when you counter the real competition. You'll be shivering in your boots. But they quit as soon as they find real competition. How many RTZs did they earn? Having a hard time beating RTZ in a dead war zone. Good luck in the future. The number is coming. And then people basically got into it and stuff. I actually commented on this whole thing as well in this. Because I basically called them out for jumping us when we're fucking trying to take comms and shit. I actually did that, by the way, the other day. We were trying to take several comms at the same time or whatever when they were on like the RTZs and stuff like that. And these motherfuckers had the audacity to not only jump us while we were there, but also like knock our fucking out. Like it was super fucked up, dude. So yeah, see the translation on this one. Okay, so the original author, so the guy called himself Superman for 230, was basically talking shit and saying Warzone's evenly matched. So if anything, it's in 233, 218's favor. And they're basically saying that our leadership here is inept and stuff like that, which is absolute bullshit. They're not. And it's the fucking fact, and it's like the fact of the matter, this is what I call his ass out on that one, because it's like, yeah, dude, when you're sitting there having no respect for anybody at that point and trying to jump us while we're taking a fucking comm that we can't even get any rewards at all to get ahead at all, like you're just a fucking scumbag. And then want to sit there and shit talk about like free to play this, free to play that. It's like, yeah, dude, as a free to play player on that fucking region in 233 there, I can tell you firsthand, like, it's a fucking pain in the ass to get rubies and stuff like that, dude. And when you're fucking me out of the ability to go get a goddamn comm and get any rewards from it because you're a fucking douchebag, piece of shit, fucking pay to win, I fucking hate your ass at that point. I want to kick the shit out of you at that point, honestly, is what it is, dude, in real life. Because of that stuff. Because you're just a fucking asshole is what it is. Legitimately. So, yeah, you're just an absolute sack of shit is what it is, everybody. And that's the entire fucking point of the matter. If you want to be a dick, go be a dick someplace else is what it is, bro. Take your dick behavior elsewhere. So that's pretty much what I feel about it anyway. But yeah, it's just a dick move is what it is, dude. It's a dickhead play. You're just being a dickhead. You're proving you're a dickhead. And hey, if you want to be a dickhead, go be a dickhead. But We're going to call you as being a dickhead, then is what it is. You know? So, just saying, man. But anyway. So, yeah. It's just an asshole play is what it is on these people's part, for the most part. And, yeah, it's just them proving their scumbags is what it is, dude, at the end of the day. Like, that's all it is. Just them proving their scumbag pieces of shit is what it is. That don't give a shit about anybody else and just want to fuck around and find out, basically, is what it is there. So, anyway. I'm not about it. Fucking done with it, man. Sick and tired of it, honestly, personally. And, yeah, it's just a bunch of asshole plays, is what it is, dude. For real. But, anyway. So, going back to what was said by that fucking ass clown calling himself Superman there. Let's see here. Yeah, he says, pretty obvious that 1385 at this stage would be an impossible task for a new server to beat. Even there, okay, he said even there, okay, that's what you're saying. He said even their free-to-plays have much longer to develop. Always same excuses, examples. We don't care about the season, just want to play for fun. Wait till I meet old servers. All regions have this mentality. But when they have the advantage, no mercy. See you next season as soon as it's equal fight. And the whales can't show off their spending because they're faced with an opponent that can think past the smash and grab. They go AWOL. It's the same happened with 163 versus 116. Said unless the advantage is there, don't want to play. To be honest, this guy said he did want to face older regions that actually have a clue how to play the game. Glad we're getting pushed to Season X together. If we lose, we lose. At least it will be enjoyable rather than fighting the same useless regions over and over again. See, and that's the thing, though, because, well, the thing about it is, though, right, like, are you really going to see those particular regions in the next couple, like, months or so? Because I think, honestly, the way it works right now is we'll have, I'm trying to think of how many more days we have on this right now is what it is. I know it's a few more days anyway, or no, it's a few more weeks anyway. And I feel like we are definitely heading towards a longer task right now is what it is. Yeah, I need to check this out because we should honestly have, like, whatever the season 8 that we're right now is, there should be a season 8X, and then it would be season X. And I believe at that point it would actually be we would still be like several seasons behind everybody else is what it is then that are already in those season X's. Because it depends on if you get in that certain season or whatever it is there. Because I don't think it's going to be something where it would be like the 200s and stuff like that be playing against like the 100s or 90s, whatever it is there and stuff. Until we would all hit the same season, like several seasons down the road together, so it would be or something then. Because right now, as far as I'm aware, this is only season 8, legitimately, that I'm in it with these people right now, versus in the other region I'm in right now in the season X, I'm like season 14 there is what it is. So this might be season 8 or 9 actually, even though it's called season 8 or whatever here. So 8X might be 10 actually, and then the first season X would be 11, I believe. And as it is right now, like we're already in 14 in my main regions. So yeah, I don't see it happening that you're going to be changing up stuff at that point. Like, it doesn't make any sense at that point to me anyway. So, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, it just seems weird. I don't think it's going to happen though. So, but yeah. Yeah, because right now we have 31 days until the close of the season right now is what it is. And then we should have another roughly 30 days. So let's see, 31 days from now would be the 1st of January. So it'd be December 2020, or January 2025 then. And then it should be the entire month of January then should be technically season X, but not, or yes, season 8X would be then, and then it wouldn't be until February at some point when we'd actually have season X start up. That's what it is, like probably like mid-February would be my guess, because there's usually like a week or two in between seasons and stuff like that, because it's weird how shit works out, because it's basically them trying to figure out stuff, and it's basically you'll have like most of these regions done faster than the other ones, and then you'll have like one or two that are like finishing up the rest of their stuff or whatever it is, because it's weird the way the game developers stagger shit in here, because they basically do like a weird like stagger pattern for certain regions or whatever, and then it's basically like you're just sitting there dicking around for like a week or so, or more sometimes, depending on it. Could be 2 weeks, honestly, or it could be a few days even for that matter. But because I noticed the one thing within the last couple seasons now is we thought we were going to have like a week or so, maybe 10 days or so to like basically fool around or whatever. And it was within like 4 or 5 days, they were like, hey, here's the new, they were like opening up the stuff or whatever and being like, here's your deal to be part of this thing or whatever it is then. And then it was from there, you had cross-region relocation happen. And then it was within like a day or two of that, you had the new server being open. That's what it is for the Rise of Power thing or whatever it was there. So, which by the way, I'm looking forward to seeing when they do finally drop that for the cards and stuff, like what that'll actually be encompassing. Because they said they were going to do it here in the last update, and they just never did it because they had, I guess it was like something with their algorithm or their coding and stuff. Like they couldn't get the code down or something like that and have it be done in time or something like that, I think is what it was probably, would be my guess. Or they maybe it was try to implement it actually and they just realized it fucked up or something then. Because I can see that being the thing as well, but who knows? Either way, it's pretty interesting. And like I said, though, it's just, again, it's people just wanting to fucking, be big shit or whatever, and then not realizing that, hey, if you want to be big shit, like you can be big shit, but then eventually it's going to be, you're going to get fucking humbled by somebody else is what it'll be, dude. So, and I think that's what a lot of people don't realize and don't seem to care about, is that, hey, eventually you will get fucked up is what it is then. So, but whatever. It's all a bunch of jackassery is what it is there, unfortunately. So. And that's my thing. If you want to be a jackass, like, go be a jackass, dude. But, like, again, have some fucking respect for your fellow man at that point, man. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a fucking scumbag. If people are trying to take a calm, let them fucking take the calm, dude. Like, you're still good. Like, and that's the thing that's fucked up with me, right? Like, the fact that they are willing to attack us when we're taking, like, the lowest comms possible, like, just shows what kind of fucking assholes they really are at that point, dude. Because only a dickhead does that shit. Because what it shows to me is that I think in their mind they think they think they're showing like dominance or whatever it is there, but all they're really showing is that they're a fucking cunt piece of shit. Because what they're actually showing society at that point, and like the region as a whole is what it is there, like the season region as a whole there is what it is that they basically put a target on themselves at that point, that if somebody wanted to, or a couple people wanted to become like huge and take their asses out, they would, And that's the problem, is not everybody has that kind of money to do that kind of shit, unfortunately. And so what ends up happening is you have situations like this where it's just this fuckery going on constantly. And then eventually it becomes a shit show is what it is there. So, yeah, it sucks, dude, is what it is, honestly. But anyway. Yeah, it's going to take a while anyway. So, oof, I didn't realize it'd take 1,500 flasks to do that, dude. That sucks. So, I need to get that done at some point, though. Yeah, I'm currently in the point right now where I am 9 going into 10 for my sharpshooters, and I need about 2,800, 2,700, some change actually, to get my My T10 sharpshooter's done and started. I hate the flash. I hate that it costs so much flash to do that kind of stuff, dude, because it's just such a pain in the ass as what it is. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get a couple hundred there is what it'll be in the future. So I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of people in this region I'm in right now that are like a mix of T9s and T10s, really is what it is. Which is what I am. I'm a mix of that right now is what it is. It's partially T9, partially T10. Like I have literally a T10 cavalry is what it is in a few of my formations. And then the other stuff is all T9. But the problem is with that is that, again, it takes so fucking long as a free-to-play person to be able to get ahead and stuff like that. Like, you're just never getting ahead is what it is there. So, it just sucks, dude. So, anyway. But yeah, it's no fun, man. It's no fun at all. That being said, it's nice to have some of these people be able to give me some extra the hire people in here that are a lot more experienced and are paying in the game and stuff like that. They're actually getting me things I need right now. There might be somebody here. I might go check this out quick. I don't think my cousin was supposed to come this early. So it's only 12:45. I don't think the people who bought the place are here yet either. So I hope they don't anyway. Don't see nothing. Here, wait. This guy. Shit. Looks like he's just bringing over some stuff to put in the garage then, maybe. Here, I was going to go take a fucking nap and stuff too in a little bit, so I don't know. The fact he didn't call or anything is kind of weird. But whatever, at least now it's him though. Yeah, it's like maybe just putting some stuff on the property or whatever. So makes logical sense. Although I'm not so sure that he could actually get, if he's going to put a mower in the garage, it's like, I don't know if that's going to fit in there, buddy. Like, there's not a lot of room right now for shit like that. So, yeah, it's funny to me that they call it a 2-car garage because it's really not. It's a one and a half, basically, what it is. So, but anyway, I'm going to go take a nap, though, for a little bit because I'm pretty tired. I don't feel well. So, but yeah, I just want to come on here and discuss that for a few minutes, what it is, and go from there and do whatever. So, but yeah, these people that are the scumbags that are fucking over people like me from getting anywhere near ahead. They really are the shit of society is what it is, dude. So, but anyway. So, yeah, plan that right now is I'm going to go do some stuff, and then, like I said, I think I'm going to go take a nap for several hours, it'll be. And then probably go back to sleep after a while then. Yeah, I think I'll probably just sleep for most of the rest of the day is what it is then. Maybe not most of the rest of the day, but like the next few hours anyway until my cousin gets here then. He's supposed to come over later to help me out with doing some stuff, so just trying to see where I can get this. What you call that right here's what it is. Yeah, okay, so that's done. Check and see if there's any other ones I need to grab at here or not. I don't see any. Okay, I think we're in good shape then. No, I guess there's going to be one. Okay. How far are they from that right now? About 45 seconds. But yeah, so basically what it comes down to being is it's all about, you know, common courtesy is what it is, dude. And these people in 2230 Clay don't have that. Is what it is. They just want to be a bunch of big shit and act like they're big shit. In reality, they're just fucking clowns. So, and yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit is what it is, dude. So, anyway. But yeah, I'm pretty much done with all of it, man. That's what it is. Just sick and tired of all of it. So, it sucks. And by the way, it does suck having to shield like 24/7 in any of these regions because unless you're taking a comm or something, and then what really sucks is that you can't even take fucking what was I gonna say? Yeah, you can't even take the comm sometimes what it is then. So but yeah, it is what it is, man. So plan right now is basically do what I need to do and go from there. Basically, is what it'll be. So yeah. But anyway, till later. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace out. Stay safe. All that good stuff. And by the way, fuck Twitter for having auto bans on their site. They did that shit to me last night on my main Patriot Education Network account for calling out that piece of shit Destiny is what it was. If I haven't heard that idiot and I guess Nick Fuentes are in some kind of gay relationship or something, I guess. Because I guess there was like leaked video of them in compromising positions, I guess is what it was there. So it's like, yeah, I'm not surprised by that at all. It's actually kind of ironic and funny when you think about it. So anyway, but yeah, they're both a couple of douchebags is what it is. So fuck them both, man. Figuratively, not literally. Just to be clear on that one. But yeah, I'm not surprised at all that happened. Okay, see you on the normal stream last night with that one though. I don't know if it really benefits. If it benefits either one of those guys, or it would just benefit like some third party that would be the one behind it though. So who the hell knows? But anyway, doesn't matter. Happened. It's over. It's done with. So you know, I'm sure both those guys will be playing some kind of a offense at this point where it becomes, or I guess going on defense would probably be actually trying to like do damage control and stuff like that is what it'd be. So kind of hard to do damage control on that something like that. That's what it is, man. Like you pretty much just have to embrace that shit at that point, honestly. So you know, is what it is. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go take a nap then for a few hours because I did not sleep well here in the chair. I did fall asleep in the chair for a couple hours here and there, off and on. But yeah, I didn't really get good sleep, honestly. So I'm gonna try and take at least a 2.5 to 3 hour nap then in the bedroom. Get kind of warm, hopefully get pretty warm in there, and be able to have a decent rest and make sure that my legs are continuing to de-swell at this point because my feet definitely seem to be not swollen anymore today, which the only thing I can assume it had to be the carrots that I was eating yesterday or something. that there's something in them to basically take down swelling or something. That would be the case, because that would be the only explanation, in my opinion, of how it was able to stop the swelling. That's what it is. So, but hopefully I can get, like, it feels like my thigh area is a little bit swollen still from just sitting in the chair all the time is what it is. So I'm going to try to lay out on the bed and stuff like that and see if I can't get that to be a little bit unswollen, if that be the case then. But anyway, all the way around though, it'll be an interesting day. And yeah, it'll be, I don't think anybody texted me. No, nobody texted me. That's why I'm surprised. Like, the guy has my number. I'm surprised he didn't just text me this morning and be like, hey, we're going to be over here. So, because I would have been like, oh, okay. Yeah, he didn't say shit, though, which is weird. So, whatever. Doesn't matter. There's trail cams set up on the fucking property now, so if anybody does come along and try to jack some other shit or whatever. Still haven't found those coins either, but then again, I also haven't looked through a bunch of boxes lately, so until I would look through every single box we're putting on the fucking truck or something like that, I don't think I'm going to find the coins if they even exist right now. Because if they don't, obviously we know that they were stolen, then I can contact sheriff's office about it. Ask if they're going to do anything, but who the fuck knows. It just pisses me off either way, dude. And it would have to be that fucking shit too then. I potentially got jacked. So, I don't know. It is what it is, man. So, anyway. But, yeah, on that note, though, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Fuck 2230. They're a bunch of scumbags, and I think they're going to get home with us eventually. What's going to happen there, dude. They're going to be guys that are going to be potentially in a couple seasons facing off against real regions there. They're going to kick their asses very hard is what it'll be. And they're going to learn that, hey, you want to fuck around? Karma's going to hit you, dude. Like, you want to be an asshole to other people in, like, past seasons? Guess what? Like, you're going to try and jump these people, and then they're going to jump, and then somebody else is going to jump your ass. That's what's going to happen there in that one. So, it's like you thought you were laying a trap for us, but in reality, we're laying a trap for your asses. So, yeah, I guarantee when they start getting smacked by dudes that are, like, so much more powerful than they are, they're going to be shitting their fucking pants is what's going to be then. So, but yeah. And that's the thing. Actually, I think truthfully, like, depending on how big these whales are and stuff like that in these seasons right now, like season X or season 8 or season 8X or whatever, then my main free to plays could probably get against them at that point and have a decent chance of, like, the whole pay to win versus free to play at that point. Now, granted, that being said, I'm also several more seasons ahead of these guys, and my shit's able to get a little bit more high up and stuff like that, so it's whatever. But anyway, only time will tell. But yeah, there's definitely a lack of respect in this game from certain regions, and that's the problem, dude. When you have no respect for other people, and you have no respect for your common man, like, you're just a piece of shit is what it is there. And eventually it leads to either people leaving completely, or it leads to people saying, fuck you, we're not going to play with you anymore, and going down that route of things, which is also going to lead to bad times ahead, is obviously is what it is there. So, yeah, it's all bad shit at the end of the day, and it's not good at all for that matter. So, anyway. But, yeah, until later, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, stay safe, all the good stuff, and see you all in the next one. And remember, E Honda should be doing a stream tonight, so we'll be on his chat then. So, till later, I'll see you guys then.